Alright, here we are with Mr. Hugh Brown, and we're going to be talking about Survivor, Heroes vs. Villains, the season finale. Now, you watched a lot of this season, and just recently you saw the finale, which went all the way up to the end, where a winner was crowned. I want to get your thoughts and opinion on the finale episode, which was 2 hours, and talk about a few of the players this season and the highs and lows. First of all, I'm going to ask you, did you have a prediction for a winner early on or at any point?
No, I really didn't have a prediction till later in the game, because that's when you're getting down to where at the end you pretty well could see who's playing the game best, and they look like they have a good chance to win. And naturally, I thought maybe Poverty could possibly win the game, and maybe Russell. Russell had a chance, but he got, at the end, I think his pride got the best of him. He got jealous about the girls because they weren't listening to him, following his advice. They were doing their own thing, and that was probably his downfall. But
okay, so which player did you like the most or identify with the most?
Well, I don't know. I've always liked Rupert. He's a good, clean-cut, honest guy, and he plays hard, and he tries to be fair with people. I've always liked Rupert, and I thought he had a chance to win earlier, even though the deck was stacked against him. But he made a careless mistake when he got the chance to vote Russell off, and Sandra came to him and suggested that they do it, and he didn't do it. They could have got rid of him. What else?
Well, do you think, first of all, we know who the winner was. The winner was Sandra.
Right.
Do you think the right person won or the most deserving person won? How do you feel it played out?
Well, I think she played a good game, but they should have actually got rid of her a long time ago. They could have, but she was safe because she was one of those type of people that they figured they could get rid of any time at all.
Mm-hmm.
And so she just kind of rode way up to the top like that. And well, she was liked by a lot of people. She was a friendly person and very fair.
Yeah. What do you think her strategy was, other than that, going into the game? What was her strategy for winning?
I just think she probably just tried to get on the right team and the right allowance, and not to really ruffle anybody's feathers except for Russell. And I think Russell was probably the only person that really had problems with her. I didn't see the whole thing. Yeah. She just kind of floated along and did what she could to stay in the game, and she had several lucky breaks.
Were you impressed with her, or who were you more impressed with, most impressed with?
No, I was really impressed. I was probably, Poverty was the best player. I mean, she physically was strong, and she very sharp mentally, and she was, I think probably she was, to me, one of the best game players there was. Russell was okay. He's smart, except he let his pride get in the way, and that was his downfall. But Poverty overall was very good at the challenges.
Yeah.
Very smart, and she pretty well knew how to deal with Russell.
So the Heroes got dominated early on. They got shut out, and What do you think was the downfall of Rupert and Colby for this time?
Well, the biggest downfall they had, although they had lost a lot of people, was the fact that when Sandra wanted to get rid of Russell real bad, and she came to Rupert and said, "Hey, we got to get rid of this guy, let's do it," and they didn't do it then. And they should have done that, got rid of Russell.
Yeah.
That's where they messed up real bad, or it would have been a whole different game had they got rid of Russell.
Yeah, that's true. I thought so as well. Let's see here. Based on all the immunity challenges that Poverty won, do you think based on that alone she deserved to win?
No, I mean, she did real well on the challenges. She's very fiscally strong and able to concentrate.
Yeah, would you call her the best player ever?
Poverty? I think, if not the best player, she's probably right up there in the top.
Who would you call the best player ever?
I really don't know. It would be hard to say. I'd have to look at everything and check them all out. I don't know really who the best player was.
Okay, so as for this season, Heroes versus Villains, you think it was pretty entertaining? Or, compared to other seasons, did you like it a lot more or equal or what?
Well, I think I came in near the end. It's probably about 4 episodes left, 4 or 5, and it got really interesting there for a while. The characters and the way they interacted, and it looked kind of like they were going to put Colby and Rupert out real quick, but they hung in there, and there was a lot of things, a lot of little tricks that came up that they did to survive, and there's arguing among the other team,
yeah,
which helped them quite a bit.
How about the immunity challenges this season? Were they exciting and a breakthrough, more difficult and more challenging?
I think they were good. They weren't overly physically exhausting.
Yeah.
They were like stand around with balance and action. You do balancing, you balance objects, or you balance yourself, try to keep yourself on the pole or something. It wasn't real physical.
And you think that's a good thing?
I think it's a good thing because they're already tired, and you want to do something that a good competition is interesting, and yet that something that won't drain them of all their energy.
Right. So you're looking forward to next season? Are you going to watch it again when it comes out?
Well, you know, I think they've got a good formula going. They know basically what people are looking for, and they've done a good job. The next one should be all new players, and it's interesting to me because it's so very much like life, how things can change and how you have to strategize to survive, how people will come up against you and try to put you down and mess you up, and you gotta keep on going. You gotta keep a positive outlook, and you do your best to survive in life. It has a lot to do with life. The fickleness of people, of how they change, how they say they believe one thing and then they really don't believe that. They say it because it sounds good, or they think it sounds good,
yeah,
or they want to impress somebody.
Yeah.
But I think it shows you a lot, teaches you a lot about people, good people, bad people. And,
yep, that does. Okay, well, thanks for giving us your opinion and your thoughts, and we look forward to hearing from you next time, and see you later.
Thank you.